Hi, welcome to Wrestling 101 with Johnson & Wales University. I'm head wrestling coach Lonnie Morris. This is Monty Burns and Bailey O'Brien. We're going to be teaching you about basic scoring in the sport of wrestling. Each wrestling match starts with 3 periods. The first period is 3 minutes long. The wrestlers will be engaged. They'll be wrestling. Go ahead, wrestle, guys. All right, and then the period ends. First period ends. Then what happens is one wrestler will have choice: top, bottom, neutral, or defer. A lot of guys want to defer to the third period, depending on the situation. So that, again, there's a lot of strategy involved. Or they can choose neutral because they're afraid to go underneath their opponent. Or maybe they want to go down because they want to try to get their one escape. Or maybe they're really good on top and they want to choose top. So those are their options. So I would say to Monty, top, bottom, neutral, defer. Defer. He defers to Bailey. Bailey's choice, Bailey goes down. Second period is only 2 minutes. And that's, the period ends, they're wrestling, and then third period comes, and now because Damani had his choice, the referee will turn to Bailey, top, bottom, or neutral. He doesn't have the option to defer because there is nothing to defer to. The most basic scoring in wrestling is a basic takedown. A basic takedown, Damani's going to show you a basic double leg takedown. Damani. Double leg takedown, that's worth 2 points. If the wrestler gets away, that's called an escape, and that's 1 point. Another basic way to score points is, instead of an escape, is called a reversal. And that's when the bottom man switches control and becomes in control by hitting a basic move. This is called a switch. Go. And he comes back on top. So he switches from being in the defensive position to the offensive position. That's called a reversal. Another way of scoring from the top or the offensive position is called back points. It's when the offensive guy hits a move and puts the bottom man or the defensive man in criteria. So Damani's going to perform a tilt, a basic tilt. Go ahead, Damani. He puts his man to his back beyond 45 degrees, and the referee will count. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. Anything from 2 to 3 is 2 points. If the referee gets to 4, there's no more counting, and it's worth 4 points. This is the riding time clock. When the offensive man gains position and takes his opponent down, the clock starts running in either red or green, depending on who's in control. Anybody who gets more than a minute at the end of the match, anybody who has more than a minute gets a point. If you beat your opponent any combination between 0 and 7 points, it is a 3-point decision for your team, meaning your team will receive 3 points. If you major decision your opponent, your team will receive 4 points. That's a point spread of 8 to 14 points. In order to get a tech fall and get 5 points for your team, you need to beat your opponent by 15 or more points. As soon as someone's winning by more than 15, the match is over. It's a tech fall, and your team receives 5 points. The ultimate goal is to pin your opponent and get 6 points for your team. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's growing roots. Pin. And that's Wrestling 101.